Well, it's almost time for action here at OKC, and as the Thunder arrived earlier, they appeared to be in no mood to show any mercy tonight. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. And for the Thunder, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And the Pacers start out with the ball. Halliburton with the ball. Nembhard outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Both shots good from the stripe. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And Williams drops them both. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Yeah, looking like a veteran running the screen and roll. Halliburton understands how to break down defenses.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded by Nembhard. Back to Caruso. Clock at 6. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Halliburton. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Neesmith on the wing. Dort defending. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Williams misses.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Nembhard. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Now McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Siakam with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Mathurin. There's the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He nails it, and we're tied.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
With the fadeaway. And too long on the shot.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And, yep, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner from downtown. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Tries yet again. And it's Mathurin missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Stolen by Siakam. Outside Mathurin. To the wing on the left. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Siakam, left side. Mathurin against Dort. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Caruso. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Halliburton.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dort. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam finds Halliburton. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Indiana ahead. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Neesmith out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Walker in at the 5. Oklahoma City trailing. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Toppin passes to McConnell. The layup off target. And Oklahoma City shooting around 50% of the game so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Indiana trailing here. McConnell passes to Walker. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Wiggins outside. It's hauled in by McConnell. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Walker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws. Shoot two.
Free throw good, Walker.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Here's Joe. Yep, that one goes. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 41%. Outside for McConnell. Outside Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Walker for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. And here's Joe. Shoots over Walker. And Toppin pulls it down.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Back to McConnell. Toppin outside. Fires for 3. First shot won't go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wallace outside. Inside. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. Shoots over Nesmith. They get it back.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for 2, Isaiah Hartenstein.
First one falls for him. And Indiana with some changes. Jackson comes in for Toppin. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Pacers trail by 3. Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Now here's Joe. Now here's Wiggins. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift, and he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Now here's Wiggins. Wallace outside. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. The rebound by Nesmith. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Wiggins. Caruso, he's checked in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Offensive board. Here's Williams. Excellent D there from Siakam.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Siakam. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And they get it back. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To snap the cold streak. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. Just shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw that. No. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. They're still a whole half left. They need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Holmgren. Ooh, the toughness of Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. Then last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. That's good from Siakam. Siakam hits them both. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Now here's Siakam.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting for Indiana, Pascal Siakam, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam. And that's good as he hits both shots. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Dort outside. Williams on the wing. Neesmith covering. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass. Siakam's got 8.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. And the Pacers also making a change. McConnell, he's checked in for Nembhard. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Will it go? The shot by Dort, no good. Pacers leading by 7. Here's the floater, and it's out of bounds to Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana.
Isaiah Jackson.
And here's Indiana now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here's Caruso. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Joe's checked in. And the second free throw is good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's McConnell, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Outside for McConnell. To the inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Indiana on the other end.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. And here's Nesmith. Over Dort. Nesmith's shot is off. Thunder trail by 6. Williams up top. He's covered by Siakam. Williams misses.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Halliburton's shot is good.
Halliburton's length really an asset on that play.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
To the paint. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Williams. Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Joe. Now here's Wallace. Caruso outside. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Indiana with a rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 14-3 run. Now here's McConnell. He's covered closely. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Shoots over Walker, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Caruso. 1:05 left to play in the third quarter. Wiggins against Halliburton. McConnell outside. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in.
Pacers substitution. Andrew Nembhard.
And here's Indiana now. Halliburton outside. Here's the three. He got it. Halliburton nails the three.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Now here's Wallace, defended by Halliburton. Caruso. Another shot. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers leading by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Fires from way outside. He can't hit that time. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Now here's Mathurin. Rejected by Holmgren. Inside, here's Caruso. Nice D from Nembhard. Pacers leading by 11. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Holmgren. Releases. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Well, the Pacers shooting 41% in this game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Turner. That shot is off. Great D that time from Holmgren. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
And the Pacers call time here.
Here are your Thunder Girls.
McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Siakam. Some solid defense from Williams. Dort with it, picked up by Matherin. Dort against Matherin. Tries a 10-footer. Again, Oklahoma City.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Siakam in the post. Here's Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 10. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. McConnell outside. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Holmgren with the block. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. He can't get that one to fall. Pacers leading by 10. Here's Matherin. An easy 2 on the layup.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's marked by McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
With the floater. McConnell's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on T.J. McConnell.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And some changes here for the Pacers. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Neesmith. Tight defense on him. Here's Siakam. Basket counts. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Ooh, cooking it up down low, it's Spicy P.
Now here's Caruso. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good. The Thunder have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Neesmith. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
The kick out to Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Nails it from 3.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And an intentional foul right there.
Chet Holmgren, second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 8. 17 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Substitution on the floor.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Wallace misses. McConnell with it. And so the Pacers take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.